going, everyone? Kieron the Barber back with another video. If you are new to my channel, do not forget to jump up, subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment. If you are a returning subscriber, hello, how are you? How's your day? How's your weekend? It is Friday. I have the Friday feeling. Today we are doing a crop, textured, messy skin fade. Drop it a bit near the occipital bone. Start off with my what are these even? What are these called? Ergo X's. Yeah, so I'm using the Ergo X's. Getting that nice. Do you know what? The Ergo X's for actually taking skin off and removing the bulk. Realistically, I don't really need to foil. They're that good. They get that close. So taking that just over the ear, giving it a semicircle, just coming around the ear. When I do my foils, what I like to do is I leave like a little finger length, just to give me some room to blend in that proper skin to the actual fade. Then we get on to our number 2. So I'll start my blending process with my number 2. Then what I'll do is I'll go down to my 1.5 open, blend that in, then my 1.5 closed. What I'll do is every single step that I do, I go down slightly, lowering that fade, starting that blend, go down with a 1 open, a 1 closed, then using my half guard open, half guard closed, then I would use no guard open, no guard closed, and then I will do slight trigger play to reduce shadowing and make this haircut blend in perfect. How are you doing, guys? It's good to be back. So I just want to shout out to my legendary commenters. We got Ross Noakes, we got Pete, we got Jennifer. These lot always comment on my videos and I always appreciate them. So big shout out to you guys. Thank you for supporting me. You're always supporting me. You're always big fans, and man, I honestly really appreciate that. If there's names I've missed on there, comment down below because I apologize. I don't see your name as often, but I know these 3 are my legendary supporters and I just want to say thank you so much. Oh, there's Fizzy Fuzzy, or whatever their name is as well. Yeah, Fizzy Flop. Yes, Fizzy Flop comments a lot as well, so I appreciate that, Fizzy Flop. Guys, if you are new to the channel, and I've said this before, but do not forget to click that subscribe button. We're here teaching, we're out here making business, we're doing some good haircuts. We're just, you know, we're doing bits. I'm finishing up on my fade now, so just finishing up with that half guard, and then I'm going to go closed. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to, at the very bottom of that fade, we're just going to do some nice little concentration and just flick up ever so slightly, making sure we are fading that in and blending that in and making sure that is all perfect. Now what we're doing is we're repeating exactly the same steps as we did before, but with, instead of the 2, we're doing the 1.5 guard going down in all the way to the 0 guard and the trigger play. Always remember guys to keep consistency in your fade. Use some talcum powder to remove the excess hair. Always clean your surface, always clean your canvas, making sure you've got that perfect fade. Again, we are repeating exactly the same steps on the opposite side. What I want to do is I wanted to film this whole haircut all the way around, just to give you an idea of the overall haircut. I know certain barbers film only one side on not necessarily the back. I wanted just to film this whole haircut all the way around, just to let you guys know this is how it is. It gives you an all overview, an all round view of how I cut hair personally. So I will let you crack on and I'll let you watch the rest of this in peace. So onto the around just the edge of the back, my customer Nom Nom himself personally asked for some Gora spikes. So a Gora spike is just 2 straight lines put in the back, and as we get up to the top of the hair, we actually make that line slightly thicker, coming down into a Gora point, making this haircut really stand out, really pop. What we actually do in the end of this, we stick in some Gora enhancements as well, just to really enhance these Gora points. Okay. Now onto Nom Nom's beard. Nom Nom hasn't actually got the greatest beard, so what we're doing is we're shaping up as much as we can. We do actually stick some enhancements in there in the end, just to make their hair a bit darker, just to make that more of a cleaner line. Enhancements are really good if you're going on a night out and you want to look sharp, you want to look nice. They wash out after a couple of washes, they get slightly lighter, but it's not a bad thing. Again, I explain it as if a woman wears makeup or fake tan, or a man has his eyebrows or hair dyed or anything like that, it's exactly the same thing. Hair enhancements are, if it makes your customer feel better about themselves, why not do them? I know some barbers are personally against hair enhancements, they think they're bad. So for me, as long as I'm doing a good haircut underneath the hair enhancements, I'm not enhancing my haircuts to look better, as in they're bad haircuts to start. What I'm doing is I'm enhancing the hair to make the customer feel better about themselves, to give them darker lines, something that I can't physically fix with a haircut. So that's why I do enhancements. I'll do a really good haircut, and then afterwards I will enhance the hair. So now onto the top. I'm using the TPOB scissors, the pissed off barber scissors. I will stick a link down below. They're really sharp, they're really good. I actually received them this week, so I'm just playing with them in a minute, and we're just gonna really chip into that. I'll be honest with you, the top I take about an inch off, just chipping into it. And then Nom Nom's hair is very, very straight, so what I want to do is with the blow drying, I'll chip into all of this, and then I'll come back and I'll blow dry it, but with a diffuser, to really lift his hair up, and all that texture that I've just put in, I want that texture to really stand out, really pop. So I'm gonna diffuse it with a little bit of mousse, bring it out, bring it up. You'll see at the end of the video, but it definitely works for me, and I'll explain more when I get to that bit. So now I'm just using some spray mousse. I've never actually used spray mousse before. I usually use mousse in the hand and stuff like that. So spray mousse, this is very different to me. This is just a got to be one. I'm just playing with it at the minute. Smells incredible, incredible. So rubbing that in, massaging that right into the scalp, because I don't want to let it sit on the top. I've always been taught in hairdressing and barbering especially, is when you're styling hair you have to butter both sides of your bread. So what that means is I don't want to put a product just sitting on the top, because all the hair underneath then will have no product on it. It won't make sense. So if you're putting a product or a pre-product into your hair, make sure you're massaging that in first to make sure it's in every little bit of the hair. You wouldn't put a hair tint on just the top of the head, you would lift up the hair and put it underneath. So why not do that with your styling products? Definitely great tip is to butter both sides of your bread. Always remember that saying and you won't forget it. I'm just coming in, taking off the diffuser now, and just blow dry them edges in, making sure that fringe is nice and straight. And as you can see, the texture is now popped. I haven't put any powder in there or anything yet, and the texture has already popped. And that's what we want to be doing, just putting a little bit of hair powder and then a little bit of matte hairspray just to finish, keeping this style nice and dry. We don't want this style to look wet, we want it to look dry. The drier it is, the more the texture will pop out. My customers are always having fun, my customers are always laughing. That's something that they get with me. It's free. I don't charge for that. I don't charge for my comedy. I should do. I'm fucking funny, right? I'm really funny. I should charge for my comedy. Unfortunately, I don't. You know, can't get gigs anywhere. So onto the enhancements now. With my card and with my enhancement spray, I use the Tomb 45 enhancement, and I just spray that on ever so slightly. As you can see, Zoe's filming for a TikTok, so on you'll be able to see the rest of this on TikTok. My TikTok is Kieron the Barber. That's K1ERON the Barber @gmail.com. If you want to look at my TikTok, Instagram is just Kieron the Barber, same as my channel on here. And yeah, loving life. Finishing off, spinning that round, putting some enhancements in the back and around the edges. And this is it, guys. If you're at the end of this video and you like the video, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. God bless to you all, love to you all, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace.
Weed every day.